Okay. I call the August 18th, 2026 regular board meeting of Glencoe Park District to order. Lisa, please call the roll and state the time.
Great, 7 p.m. Commissioner Kobe,
Here.
Commissioner Weifman,
Here.
Commissioner Hazen,
Here.
okay, Commissioner Guzman's absent, Commissioner Cummins.
Okay, items A through C are routine for consent agenda. I recommend a motion to approve. Does any commissioner want any item pulled from the consent agenda items?
No.
Okay, I entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote, please, Lisa.
Who was it? Was that Nicole? Okay, thank you. Let's see. Commissioner Kobe,
Yes.
Commissioner Weifman,
Yes.
Commissioner Hazen,
Yes.
Commissioner Cummins.
Excellent. We do have public here tonight, which is very nice. As you may know, it is our practice not to address questions at this time. However, we will take comments under advisement. I imagine there is someone here who would like to make a verbal comment, and if so, may I please ask that you limit it to 3 minutes per person. If you wouldn't mind coming on up, stating your name.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jeff Shapak and I live on Longwood Avenue near the lakefront. I want to start by giving the finance team credit. This district earns a clean audit, a GFOA award, and a AAA rating, and that reflects real discipline. Those are worth acknowledging. But I want to draw a distinction tonight because I think it matters. A AAA rating and a clean audit tell bondholders that Glencoe can pay its bills. They do not tell residents whether their money is being well spent or even whether we know what our services truly cost. Solvency and stewardship are not the same thing. I raise this because of what is in front of you tonight. The July bill totals more than $3.4 million, most of it capital, including $2.26 million on the maintenance center and ball field. Major construction at Glencoe Beach begins September 8th, and at the August 4th meeting, this board reaffirmed its practice of levying to the maximum the law allows. Looking at Appendix C, beach pass revenue has declined 3 years in a row from $266,000 in 2024 to $254,000 in 2025 to $249,000 this year. Resident passes sold have fallen from roughly 2,900 to 2,250 over the same period. Attendance is up, but the revenue base for the beach is shrinking, right as we prepare to invest heavily in it. I'm not here to argue against investing in the lakefront. I'm here to ask a simple question that I do not believe the district can currently answer. What does the lakefront actually cost us fully loaded? Not just the direct departmental budget for the beach and boating operations, the allocated share of administrative, maintenance, insurance, and staff, the capital going into the shoreline, the bluff, the lockers, and the beach house, the full picture. So my request is this. Before this capital cycle is complete, I would ask the board to direct staff to prepare and publish a fully allocated cost accounting of the lakefront operation so that residents can see whether it is self-sustaining and by how much it is or it is not. Test the assumption, put the number on the table. If the lakefront pays for itself, that is a fact worth being able to prove. If it does not, residents deserve to understand that before, not after, we commit the next several $1 million. Thank you for your time and for your service to our community.
Thank you, Mr. Shapek, and thank you for keeping it in the allotted time frame. Anybody else want to speak? Okay. Well, thank you again. Lisa, let's move on to the executive report and then we can follow up by action items. So Lisa can share a report and answer questions if necessary.
Excellent. First of all, I'd like to thank the team for an excellent summer as we're winding down. Bobby will go in a little more detail about our day camps, but I have to say, and the aquatics, have to say was superbly run this year, very safe, and all of our patrons had a fun time, which is what we're here for. So I'm going to turn it over to you. We'll give a full picture of day camp and aquatics at a future board meeting, but just a little recap for the summer.
Yeah, as Lisa said, camp obviously is coming to an end here pretty quickly. We've got some postseason camps going on here at Take Gift while Weinberg's doing a mini shutdown. Very successful summer camp so far, very safe. Enrollment was exceptionally strong, as you saw on the board report, especially with FSA and Game On. Those are the two contractual programs that we've been building over the last couple of years. Our traditional full day Day camp has very strong enrollment too. Those figures tend to follow the enrollment for District 35. So those were very strong, with before and after care growing again this year with the investment we made with the bus, and the additional opportunities for our specialty camps to join the before and after care too. We also surveyed families in the last couple of weeks, and we're starting to review those survey results, which we'll include in the camp report. And the survey results are exceptionally strong and positive, and very complimentary to our staff. As Lisa said, we'll do a full report to the board with a lot more data and a full report at the October board meeting.
Excellent. Just want to mention that we had a safety training exercise with the Village School District and Library and Family Services on August 5th. This is the second year in a row that we have done this, and did tabletop scenarios with all the staff. So that's a great community partnership we have with those organizations. As you know, last week we closed a take-it center for our annual cleaning, and after so many kids coming through our building, it absolutely needed it. This week was Weinberg, and thanks to Kyle and his team for pushing a lot into that small week. We are carrying over some projects this week that we can't get done in the full week. Registration for fall looks really, it's all the information in your board packet, but looks very strong. As Bobby says, our after-school program has the highest in, I think, believe our history. So that was money well spent on that endeavor. We welcomed a new rec supervisor, Cal, who will be taking over the athletics and some of the other things, youth sports and fitness center and things like that. Now I want to turn our attention to Glencoe Beach. So we are now in the postseason of Glencoe Beach, which means that we are charging people to go down there, but we do not have lifeguards up on the chair during the week, only on the weekends. So obviously, as you know, as we lose all of our college kids and high school kids, that's when we go to that different kind of operation. Turn it over to Bobby. Just talk a little bit about, as you all know, we will be closing the beach for construction on Tuesday after Labor Day. So I believe that's September 8th.
Yep.
So we turn over the site to to construction. And so both Bobby and Kyle will update you on some of those things we've been communicating out to voters and to the public. So.
Yeah. So as Lisa said, the 8th we're closed for construction starting on the south side. So all boats and vessels on the south side will be moved to the North Beach if they're going to be used in the fall season. North Beach will remain open through October 11th. So boaters, paddleboarders, kayaks will be able to use them during our operating hours, which is Friday afternoon, evening, and Saturdays and Sundays. So during construction hours, which is 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., the actual the beach ramp will be closed to the public due to obviously the construction traffic going up and down. Outside of those construction hours, so after 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, and on weekends, the ramp, the upper ramp, so the part that does the kind of bow, will be available for walkers who want to walk the ramps, subject to safety, obviously, and conditions. So if we see that the ramps are not in good condition due to construction or whatever is going on, we may have to adjust. But the goal is to have that open for pedestrian walking.
Bobby, how do they access the North Beach? Can you give a little?
Yeah, so they're not going to be able to access the South Beach at all unless they make an appointment to pick up their vessels. So all the vessels will be held over on the north side if they're being used. If they're going to come off of the beach for the winter, they don't do winter storage or they're picking up early. They will be on the south side and have to access through the construction fence. So they'll have to make an appointment to take their vessels. If they want to go to the North Beach to use their vessels, they're going to have to check in with our staff. So we'll actually have a staff member during operating hours on that north gate by the water plant. So we are communicating this out to everybody. So the boaters have already started to get an email at the end of July. One went out. There will be additional as we move towards the fall. We have a communication plan. So there will be communication going out in social media, in emails. There's going to be a large digital sign on Dundee on the west side of Glencoe, so anyone coming from Weston will see that the beach is going to be closed due to construction. So before they even get to Glencoe, they can see, so they're not pulling up. We will have signage on the upper part of the ramp communicating what's accessible and what's not accessible. and then around Lakefront Park and the surrounding, the roads leading up to the beach. We also have an article with this information in Inside Glencoe, which will hit households at the end of the month. And we're also directly communicating with boaters to the specifics and needs that they have so that they can sign up for those times to pick their vessels up and also understand. We also know that people tend to not read their emails, and so we're trying to multiple emails to make sure people know, and then also direct as we see people down on the boat side, hey, making sure you understand what the plan is to for the fall. So we have a good plan, and we'll obviously monitor and adjust as questions come up. We also have developed FAQs. You will have seen a lot of that in the packet, and it's on our website. So hopefully, as we get more questions, we can keep more information up for residents and boaters so they know what's going on.
Maybe any questions on that? Like we said, a lot of stuff's in your packet. The FAQs are in your packet. All the communication that went out are all in there. We'll also have electronic signboard in Lakefront Park. Locations to be determined, but the village has lended that, I guess, communication tool to us. So appreciate them. So yeah. Okay, other than that, West Project continues to make steady progress. We foresee that. You want to give them an update, West? I'll let you give an update.
Yep, sure. So yeah, West Project's coming along nicely with school starting next Tuesday. We expect to have all work on school property wrapped up next week. So the school will have access back to their green space as well as the racket courts. Likely the tail end of next week, weather permitting, for the color coding. The balance of the project, so everything kind of west of the tennis courts, we're expecting to have wrapped up in mid-September. At that time, we'll assess kind of the restoration work and decide what portions of the facility we can open up to the public at that time. So coming along nicely, and say about a month from now, we'll be looking at a finished product.
Great. As you know, it's on your calendars, but we'll have the ribbon cutting for the maintenance center on Thursday, September 3rd at 10:30 a.m. Invitations have gone out to everybody on that also. But we'll also do a social media post inviting the public to that. Any other questions? My report?
Okay.
Sure.
Well,
Thank
that's
you.
all very, very exciting items going on at the beach, at West, Takef, Weinberg, and the maintenance facility. You guys
Yeah.
certainly have your hands full. I remember actually when we were talking about getting this bond, I think I asked you the question, can you handle all of the projects coming in at a similar time? And I thought you were maybe a little overambitious, but it certainly seems like we have been able to take care of all of this, which is
Yeah,
pretty darn impressive considering we're almost like a little engine that could Park District here in the North Shore. So really appreciate that.
Thank you.
As we move on, we have a number of action items. A lot of these were concepts that we discussed 2 weeks ago in committee. So hopefully we have consensus here, but I think there's a couple that we may want to dig into. So Lisa, do we want to walk through, or let's just start with the Friends Park concept one? Is that next?
Yeah, that was, we had a committee and it was
Yep.
consensus to move forward with design. The design was in your board packet with no other changes besides what you directed us to change last time. So
Perfect.
unless there's any questions, we're ready to move on that one.
Then I'm going to entertain a motion to approve the Friends Park concept design as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? No. Okay, roll call vote, Lisa.
Commissioner Covey,
Yes.
Commissioner Eichmann,
Yes.
Commissioner Hazen,
Yes.
Commissioner Guzman entered at 7:11,
Yes.
Commissioner Cummins.
Yes.
Okay, next on to the employee health insurance plan, another one we talked about extensively 2 weeks ago. I entertain a motion to approve participation in the Intergovernmental Personnel Benefit Cooperative IPBC effective January 1st, 2027 for a period of 1 year as a 2027 employee health insurance plan as presented.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, Lisa, let's do a roll call vote.
Commissioner Covey,
Yes.
Commissioner Eichmann,
Yes.
Commissioner Hazen,
Yes.
Commissioner Guzman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cummins.
Yes.
Okay. I entertain a motion as well to approve the appointments for membership of the Early Childhood Advisory Group as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion on this one? Okay,
Commissioner Kobe,
yes.
Commissioner Reithman,
Yes.
Commissioner Hazen,
Yes.
Commissioner Guzman, Commissioner Cummins.
Yes.
Okay, and two more, I guess. The Lakefront Parking Task Force membership appointments. I entertain a motion to approve the appointments for membership of the Lakefront Parking Task Force as presented.
So moved.
Second. Who was it?
So moved.
Oh, okay.
Any discussion on this one? Okay, no discussion, it looks like. Lisa, can you do a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Kobe,
Yes.
Commissioner Reithman,
Yes.
Commissioner Hazen,
Yes.
Commissioner Guzman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cummins.
Yes.
Okay, congrats to all who are approved in that process, and we are looking forward to seeing the results of your hard work. Approval of a sign at Ravine.
Nope,
Oh, is that not?
we're tabling it.
We're tabling that one. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. The Historical Society reached out and said they would like us to table that for future consideration. They still have some internal stuff to discuss.
We can table that.
Okay.
Is there any other business to discuss tonight?
I do not.
Is there any reason to enter into executive?
There
or
is
closed session?
not.
Well, we did a lot of work 2 weeks ago.
We did.
Had a very long meeting. And so I would like to recommend a motion to adjourn.
What?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So moved.
Okay, who's moved?
Nicole.
Okay.
Nicole?
I'll second it.
Gary seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, mark the time. Thank you, everybody.
We almost